My name is Ram. I have around 13 years of experience in IT industry, and I have started this e-classes in 2017, and we have given the trainings for the many people on the different technologies. And my experience on this, I have started my career with SQL Server and MSBI stack and Power BI stack, and we work for the Azure Data Engineering as well. So this is my core area where I have been working, and I have given the trainings on these technologies. Okay, so our office is located in Hyderabad location in Amirpet, and we are offering these trainings on the offline and online. So our e-classes contains a mobile app as well. So everything whatever you are going to uh, joining the live classes, if you want to enroll the course or if you want to join the live classes, and if you want to get the after the class completed the recording sessions also, you can able to get it on the mobile app only. Also we are sharing daily class notes on this one. Okay, so these are the particulars we are following on this e-classes mobile app, and also you can join from the laptop as well. So I'm requesting all of you, please download our e-classes mobile app. So to download the e-classes mobile app, simply you can go to our website eclasses.com, and under this website we can see there is a mobile app over here. So if you want to install this mobile app on this Android phone, simply click on get it on Google Play, or if you want to install on iOS, you can use this download on the App Store, and that will ask you the organization code. So you can able to give it a SUFKN. And if you want to get the more information on this installation guidance, so simply you can able to do this one. You can watch this video also. Okay. So basically we are conducting in this Azure Data Engineering two kind of programs over here. So what are those two programs we are going to conduct it over here? One is about the training, and the second one is about the real-time program. So what these two programs will help you to the students. So training program is like it's about a 45 to 50 hours duration of the course. So 45 to 50 hours duration, and it's like a daily 1 hour session we are going to conduct from Monday to Friday we are going to conduct. So in between these, whatever the 45 to 50 hours, you will gain a knowledge on like what exactly the Azure Data Engineering, all the services, the technical point of view, they will deliver the all the practical scenarios, and the live sessions we are going to conduct over here. And every day once the class completed, the recording sessions also will be received, and daily class notes we are going to share it over here. So most of the people, you are all like a experienced people. So when the people are going to showcasing their previous experience like as a Azure data engineer, so is this enough to work on like a, when they're going like a 3 years or 4 years of experience, then what will happen? So for those kind of people, so anybody wants to looking for a more real-time exposure to get interview preparation skills, they want to crack the interview themselves. Okay, interview preparation, and we are making some 100 complex scenario based and 10 mock interviews and one real world project, and then finally resume building. So this or we are offering as a real time program. So we are conducting this real time program in offline and online mode as well, based on the working professionals. So what's happening here, this real time program also again a 40 days program. So we are going to assign for every 5 people one, for every 5 people one mentor we are going to assign. So the mentor daily he will take the daily stand up calls, and daily status calls. Okay, so in between, if you have any questions, then this mentor will help you to complete this 100 tasks and the interview preparation, the real-time project and the 10 mock interviews. He is going to taking care of you about your profile until you are going to attempt the interviews over here. Okay, so this program will help you a lot to get the job, to crack the interviews when you are joining or when you are going to work on that without having a prior experience. Then you can able to work like a real-time employee. Okay, so these are the two separate programs we are conducting. If you want to join the second program, definitely you have to complete the first program. At least 60 percentage of the completion of the training, then only we are going to allows you to join the second program. So this program is giving you the technical delivery of the course. Okay, but the second program will help you definitely to crack the interviews and to get more confidence on the uh, real-time projects and a lot of scenarios. Our team will take care of you to assist you with the mentorship. Okay, so in all aspects this program will help you to crack the interview. Okay, all right, so now we need to understand what exactly this Azure Data Engineering. What are the roles and responsibilities we can able to do? So who are eligible to learn this course? The eligibility criteria to learn this course is any graduate, any postgraduate. So if you are completed graduation or a post graduation, then you are eligible to perform this Azure Data Engineering course. So most of the people, as per my experience, when they have a completed their graduation or post graduation in 2010 or prior to 2010, 2017, 2015, 2019, after 2022 also those people are coming to learn this course. They might have some career gap, they might have some working on non-IT employees, and they are working like a um, different technologies. So we have taken the introduction from other people as well. Okay, so we have taken introduction from other people till now, correct? So according to their introduction, I think you understand um, what their profile. So they are working on a different technology. They are working on a different technology, and in this technology, they want to switch to their career because the technology might not have a good market currently. They want to switch to the different technology. So those kind of people also are trying to learn this course. So one thing I can say, comparing to the other technologies, like most of the people, they are feeling like a competition with this one. They want to learn like Azure DevOps or AWS DevOps or Salesforce or testing. Okay, so these kind of tools also they are looking to learn. I can say one thing, comparing to these technologies, comparing to these technologies, all like the Azure Data Engineering having very good market, and also we are getting good calls even from last December. We were having some recession period, even though this Azure Data Engineering course have some good market and a good calls. We are receiving some offers to our students as well. In the last month only, we have received 4 to 5 offers. Okay, so those people are very like a kind of a fresher background. They don't have any work experience also. So they have received 4 offers in the last month because of this real-time program. They are able to attempt the interviews themselves, and they have joined already. Okay, if anybody wants to visit our office also, then you can come to our office and you can directly talk with those people about their experience, how they have cracked the interviews, and how the demand for this course also. Okay, so what exactly Azure Data Engineering? So what is Azure? First, we need to understand what is Azure Then we can understand what is a data engineering. So Azure means simply I can say it's a cloud platform. So what do you mean by cloud platform? To understand what is a cloud, you need to understand what is on premises. Okay. So to understand about the cloud, you need to understand what is on premises. Let's take a best example. Like for example, I'm running a photo studio. Okay. I'm running a photo studio. So if you're running a photo studio, when you are taking a lot of recording photos, marriage event videos, okay, event photos, event videos, it's all about like I have hundreds of the terabytes of the space. So where you are going to save this 100 terabyte of the space? If you are saving this 100 terabyte of the space in a device, what is the device? The device might be a pen drive, or it might be a hard disk. Let's take it as a hard disk because pen drives we don't have that much capacity. So let me think this is a hard disk only. So in this hard disk, if you are storing your 100 terabyte of the space, what are the limitations? What are the disadvantages of this one? One disadvantage is you need to purchase this hard disk 100 terabyte space at least with 1 lakh rupees. Am I right? This is called a capital investment. So if you want to start your photo studio, definitely this 1 lakh rupee you are spending as a capital investment. The second thing is about, like for example, if your data size is exceeding more than 100 terabyte, whatever the hard disk you purchased, right? Is it possible to increase the space inside the hard disk? Obviously, no changes to the device. And the third one is about like whatever the hard disk you have, it's going to be 100 terabyte, right? So are you going to use the 100 terabyte space in the day one only? Day one, do you have the utilization? I don't think in the day one you don't have the utilization. Okay, so in the day one, you just use hardly 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte, but unnecessarily you already paid 1 lakh rupee for this hard disk without using this one. That is another disadvantage. The next one is my hard disk is in Hyderabad location, but one of my studio in Bangalore, they want to edit this one. Okay, they want to edit this one. So is it possible to connecting to this device from the Bangalore location to get the data? No, it is not possible. So you can't connect from anywhere. So definitely the device needs to be carried to the particular location. And the next one is about definitely you have to take in care of the maintenance of this particular device. If by mistakenly, if you lost, if by mistakenly the device lost, then your entire data will be lost. So when you are saving your data in a hard disk, this is called on premises. And what are the disadvantages of the on premises? These are all the disadvantages in this scenario. Okay, so instead of saving in a on premises, a device is a on premises where you are managing this device. So what I can do, the alternative solution is cloud. So can I use the cloud platform to store all my 100 terabyte of the data? Yes. What is the best example I can give for the cloud storage system is, let's take an example of the Google Drive. Okay, let's take an example of the Google Drive over here. So in this Google Drive, you can able to upload all your data. So when you are uploading all your data into the Google Drive, where the data is going to save, the moment when you are uploading the data will be saved in the data center only. Data will be saved in the data center. So a cloud platform means you are accessing a service. What service? Storage. Okay. Inside a data center. What do you mean by data center? A data center is a physically located somewhere, contains lot of servers and storage. Okay, so that we are accessing by using a internet website. What is the www.googledrive.com? So who is managing this data center? The data center is managed by the vendor, whoever is offering, who is that cloud vendor for this one, Google company. So simply what you are doing over here, we are trying to accessing the service. Which service? Storage service remotely. Why we are calling it as remotely? For example, the data center is in the US location, but I am in Hyderabad. But the data what I have uploaded into the Google Drive, I can able to easily accessing the data. Correct? So that is the reason I'm calling it as a remotely. So accessing the services remotely from a data center through the internet by using a web browser www.googledrive.com. We are trying to access the storage service from a data center remotely. I can say in a layman words, it is called a cloud computing. So what are the advantages with this one? The advantages with this one is, the first one, do I need to pay 1 lakh rupees to store this data into my Google Drive? No. So you are just paying based on the utilization. Utilization means, for example, I need 100 terabyte. So for 100 terabyte space per month, how much cost you need to pay? That's all. It's hardly 300 rupees or 500 rupees you can able to pay per 1 month, because until the editing is completed, I don't require this space. Correct? So you can simply close with 500 rupees maximum per month. The next advantage, if you are your data size is increased, then in your hard disk you can't increase the device space, you need to purchase a new device. But here in the Google Drive, with a simple click you can able to purchase the space whatever you want, but here it is not possible. So here you can see day one utilization. Are you going to use the 100 terabyte in the device from the day one? No, right? So in such kind of situation, when you are going to the cloud platform, inside this Google Drive, how much space you are using the day one, 1 terabyte. So they will charge only for the how much utilization, 1 terabyte only they will charge. Okay. And you can't connect from anywhere. Am I right? So similarly, in the cloud platform, when you are uploading the data inside a Google Drive, are you able to accessing the data from anywhere? Yes. I can able to access from Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, and all the areas I can able to access it over here. Okay, so this is how we can able to perform the things over here. And the next one is maintenance. Are you going to maintain anything once you are uploading your data into the Google Drive? No. A Google company will taking care of the maintenance of my data. And by mistake, if your device lost, then your entire data will be lost. But in this Google Drive, this Google company is going to save my data 3 copies in 3 different data centers. If by mistakenly something happened to one data center, they are going to restore recovery the data from the other data center. They are answerable to our data. Okay, so you no need to worry about this. Simply you can upload the data, and whenever you want to, from wherever you want to, you can able to access. It's a zero maintenance. You are not going to do any kind of maintenance cost, or you are not going to pay any extra amount, or you are not going to take care of any headache over here. Just simply upload and utilize the data. That's all. This is called cloud computing. So these are the advantages comparing to the on-premises versus cloud computing. So that is the reason nowadays every client, they want to reduce their software or the hardware investment cost. Okay, investment cost, and reducing of the employees, because it's a maintenance cost. Correct? They don't want to take the maintenance headaches as well. Okay, so that is the reason every client is moving to the cloud only. So, so most of the clients are looking to develop their projects inside the cloud environment. That is the reason there are 3 popular companies. One is about the Microsoft, another one is about the Amazon, another one is about the Google. So all these 3 people wants to enter into this business. What business? It's a cloud based business. So they are just simply selling the services, or they can give a rental based their services. What services? The services related to the software and hardware services. Okay, whatever the software and hardware services we have, those services they are going to sell it from the their portals. So Microsoft has started their brand name as a Microsoft Azure. Amazon has started their brand name as a AWS, and Google has started their brand name as a GCP. Okay, so this is how they have started all those things. GCP stands for Google Cloud Platform, and AWS stands for Amazon Web Services, and Azure stands for their Microsoft. Okay, and everyone having their own portals. Simply we can go to the www.portal.azure.com. So through this website you can able to log in, and you can able to get all the services what they are offering. So currently they are offering 200 plus services over here. Microsoft Azure is offering 200 plus services market. So out of those 200 plus services, there are when as a job seeker you want to learn any of one cloud platform and you choose Microsoft Azure, so are you going to learn this 200 plus services? Definitely no. As per the industry requirement, as per the job market, we were categorizing the Microsoft Azure into four different courses. The Microsoft Azure we are going to categorize into four different courses. One is about the Microsoft developer role, Microsoft Azure Data Engineer role. The next one is about the Microsoft Azure Admin, and Microsoft Azure DevOps Engineer. Okay, Microsoft Azure, Microsoft Azure Developer, Microsoft Azure Data Engineer, Microsoft Azure Admin, and Microsoft Azure DevOps Engineer. So these are all the four different kind of roles we have. So we defined four different courses also inside the Microsoft Azure. Out of the 200 plus services, we are categorizing few services used by Microsoft Azure Developer course, few services Data Engineer, few services Admin can take care, other services DevOps Engineer will take care. So what exactly this developer and what kind of background people will goes to here? Mostly the people who are all more interested on the application development, any kind of application required to a customer. Those applications, if you want to develop it's a web application or whatever, then you can go ahead with this course Azure developer. Mostly the people who are all coming from the um, Java .NET, those kind of people, because they are already working on premises to develop the more applications. So those kind of people will prefer to go with the Azure developer role. So some services inside this out of 200 are allocating to this Microsoft Azure developer, they can able to use. And Microsoft Azure Data Engineer, so this is very key role, and this is all about completely working on the data. Which data? It's a business data. When you have a business, definitely from your business you will receive some data, correct? That is called a business data. So how you are receiving your business data? Definitely every business contains some application, right? The billing application. So from that billing application we will receive the data. Let's take one example of the supermarkets. When I have a supermarket over here, inside the supermarkets definitely there are billing counters. Inside that billing counters, definitely you can see there is a billing app is there. So the cashier, what he will do, he will try to make a transaction by the customer, and what are all the products he purchased, and what are all the items like how much quantity, what is the sales amount, everything will be done by the customer. This is called a transaction. So all the transactions details we are going to receive from this billing counter, and that data will be saved into a backend database. Correct? So when you are going to supermarket, in the billing counter, when you are doing a transaction, the transaction details where it will save, the transaction details will be saved in a backend database. When I have this supermarket branches in multiple cities, multiple states, multiple countries, then instead of maintaining one database, I can maintain different database servers over here. Okay, so this is for India location, This is for US location. This is for Australia location. So each location wise we have a different billing counters and different database servers we will maintain. So now my data is in different locations in different servers. My data is in a different database servers. So as a data engineer, what is your role? As a data engineer, your role is all about whatever the business data located in different cities, sorry, different countries in a different database servers. You need to bring all these three servers data into one place. So that place where you are going to save, I'm going to use Microsoft Azure storage services. I want to every data coming from the database server 1, database server 2, database server 3. From all these three servers, I want to get the data and then I want to store the business data. Business data storage. The business data storage into Microsoft Azure. Okay, so how can you get the data from these servers into a cloud, Microsoft Azure storage services? To get that, we are going to use some processing. Okay, processing means it's a ETL. You have to perform a ETL process over here. So as a data engineer, there are two roles you need to perform. One is about the data, whatever the business data you need to store inside the cloud. The business data you need to store inside the Microsoft Azure cloud. Then you need to learn what are the services available inside the Microsoft Azure to storing the data. So in this course, we are going to cover the storage accounts and we are going to cover data lake, Azure SQL and Azure Synapse. These are the storage point of view we are going to cover. As a data engineer, we are going to use. The processing point of view, processing means copying the data, nothing but a extracting the data from one place to another place. Before we are going to load, you need to apply a transformation. That is called ETL process. Extraction, transformation, loading. So to perform this ETL process, definitely what are all the services available inside the Microsoft Azure is, one is a data factory, another one is a data bricks over here. We have a data factory and we have a data bricks. So a data factory is a ETL service. There is no coding. It's a zero coding. Simply you can able to drag and drop the things and you can design the pipelines. Coming to the data bricks, this data bricks is you need to write down some commands. Those commands it will support either you can write down in SQL or you can write down in PySpark or you can write down in Scala or you can write down in R language. So the Databricks is supporting 4 languages, but most of the people they are using either SQL or PySpark. Okay, so in this course we are going to cover the PySpark programming over here. A PySpark is a modernized programming on top of the Python only. Okay, so it is very easy comparing to the Python. So along with this course, okay, along with this course, I will recommend to learn SQL as well, because every data engineer or any employee working on the data side, definitely they should have some idea about the database. So that is the reason I'm asking everyone, please learn MS SQL. We are offering that course also. It's a 20 hours duration of the course. So parallelly along with this Azure Data Engineering course, I will recommend to learn MS SQL Server course as well. It's a 20 hours course. This is available outside self-learning as well. So we are offering this one. Either you can take a self-learning course or you can take a live course also. And in this Databricks, I'm going to cover the complete PySpark from the basic to the advanced level. I'm going to cover this one. So in this Azure Data Engineering course, our main focus is on data factory and data bricks. These are the 70 to 80 percentage of the time we are going to spend to discuss about this data factory and data bricks. Different scenarios we are going to discuss it over here. These are simply a storage purpose. Okay, so nothing to develop much on this one. Mostly our development as a data engineer, we need to work on the data factory and data bricks over here. Okay, so these are all the services we are going to cover. Along with these services, along with these Azure services, we are going to discuss about few more things related to the administrative activities like Active Directory. We are going to discuss about the Active Directory thing, and we are going to discuss about the Azure Key Vault, and we are going to discuss about the Azure DevOps CI/CD pipelines. How to do the deployment of your pipelines by using Azure DevOps. Also, we are going to discuss in this training over here, and also we are discussing about the logic gaps. Okay, so as a data engineering course, we are going to cover all these things inside this course. So apart from this Azure Data Engineer, there are two more roles like a Microsoft Azure Admin, Microsoft Azure DevOps Engineer. What the Microsoft Azure Admin will do? Azure Admin is completely creation of the services and security, access, authentication. These kind of things he is going to take care over here. And Microsoft Azure DevOps Engineer, he is mostly working on the project planning and deployment and infrastructure creation and maintenance of the project. So these kind of things he's going to take care. Nowadays, companies are expecting to perform this admin role and DevOps role by a single person. Okay, so every day in the market there are new tools and new upgrades are coming to this one. That is the reason it is a bit difficult to sustain in these particular courses. The most demanding course in the market currently, it's a Microsoft Azure Data Engineer. Okay, so we are going to cover all these things inside this course. It's a 45 to 50 hours duration. It's a Monday to Friday we are going to take care. And once completion of this course, what is the certification exam we have to take care? The certification exam we have to take care is DP203. DP203 exam we have to take care. If you need any kind of assistance on that exam also, our team will help you. And apart from this, the one more feature what we are offering from the e-classes. So most of the institutions are offering their training like 1 hour session. And if you have any questions and clarifications, you need to reach out in that 1 hour only. But so we were offering in a business hours, like you were practicing after the session. When you are practicing, if you are getting any doubts, then to whom you need to ask. So we have a support team. So our support team will help you to crack your doubt what you are getting. So we have a mobile app, right? Under the mobile app, we have a chat option. Under the chat, if you are ping what is the issue you are facing, immediately our team will respond and will take your screen share and they will respond to you and they will help you to finish that task. So this option also available to help you to get more interactive and practicing of your sessions as well. Okay, so this is all about this demo session what we are going to conduct, and directly can able to enroll our course in the mobile app itself over here. Okay, so if you guys have any questions on this one, then you can raise your hands and then we can discuss about these things.